Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack, and we have got tournament action coming at you. It is, however, a replay, but I have not seen the replay, so it's kind of like live. I mean, we're putting it on the live stream, and this is the first time I am watching. We're going to be watching Tapeless. Whoops. No, there we go. My goodness. And we are going to be watching Tapeless taking on Valdrox. Oh, you got it. You got it. No problem, CJ. And it is going to be here on GSL's Terminus Re. And it is going to be Tapeless as our green Terran down here at the 6 o'clock position. And Valdrox as our pink Zerg here at the 9 o'clock. These guys are going to be battling it out. Now, it is a best of 3. This is game number 1 that they uploaded, so I will be casting this one first. And real quick, let me shoot out here to the to the website and take a look what we've got for leagues here. Valdrox is going to be... Where is he? Well, I can't find him. There's a lot of people signed up. There he is. He is a master level player, and Tapeless is a master level player as well. So good master versus master action here. Now Tapeless is going to be working on, it looks like a little bit of a wall off here, potentially with his barracks. He did put his first supply depot right here next to his mineral line, next to the refinery. So those of you who are looking for build order stuff for Terran at master level play, this is what they're doing, and I've seen this actually quite a bit recently. I saw this in our tournament the other night as well. They're always putting this first one down here. I'm not entirely sure why, but they're walling off with a barracks first. So you notice the placement. He can put down his either tech lab or whatever he's wanting to put down here, a reactor, right here when he wants. He doesn't need his wall off super soon, so he's not working on it right away, saving himself just a little bit of mining time there potentially. And then there goes the second supply depot there to finish the wall off. And he's set now. He is set up to go ahead and drop a reactor or a tech lab whenever he so chooses, and with good scouting he'll know exactly when to do it. So kind of interesting stuff there. Nice thing to do. Now we do have a fast expand here from Valdrox, and note that his spawning pool is going to be close behind that timing there, but he did go hatch first. And we do have Tapeless cruising out across the map in the incorrect direction. Unfortunately for him, it will take him just a little while to find his opponent. But here comes a drone transfer. 5 of them, and now 6. Going to be cruising down here to the expand. Valdrox doing pretty solid here. 19, now 18 drones. Did spend one there to build a building. And that was for his gas. Going to be getting his gas here for just a moment. We do have a Marine cruising out here. Is this? Nope, that's just another Marine. So not going to be a bunker rush unless this SCV chooses to go join the fight. But this Marine going to have to back out. Oh, he is definitely going to go down. It looks like that guy going to sacrifice himself for his friend. Oh my goodness, nice micro there. Keeping both of those Marines. Beautiful, beautiful play, and taking down one Zergling there. Now there's plenty of Zerglings here for defense. So this attack going to have to back out here for Tapeless, and indeed he is. Do, however, have this SCV still in position, going to be guarding this Zelnaga tower for a little while, and notice a command center going down here for Tapeless, as well as barracks number 2 complete with a tech lab. We do have this reactor here now on a oh no, it was a factory, so it looks like he switched that out, moved it a little bit farther away than normal. It looks fine, but going to be getting his tech lab there, and here comes some Hellions. Got to love that. 2 Hellions cruising out across the map. However, they will be spotted here relatively quickly by these Zerglings that are maintaining very, very nice map control. But going to take those suckers out with pretty decent style, and down they go. Hellions still in the mix, even after the patch, ladies and gentlemen. And the Tapeless going to be using these just red flame or orange flame Hellions, whatever you want to call them. Non-upgraded Hellions, but beautiful play thus far. Now, sorry I've been watching that units tab. I love watching their economies, but we'll get you back to your production tab and see what's going on here. We are going to have some roaches on the way. Let's take a look at the static defense here. Do have a spine crawler about to pop. Oh my goodness, this guy going down. in kind of a bad position there. Just out of position for a moment. Looks like we might pick up some drone kills here and there. These queens going to be trying to make this happen, but this spine crawler moving forward at absolutely the wrong time. Roaches here, definitely a good answer to these. Hellions doing a lot of damage here, definitely picking up a decent amount of kills. Valdrox, oh my goodness, falling slight victim to these Hellion play. And I think it just came down to the spine crawler being out of position at that moment. Really needed those guys closer, especially since he had scouted these. Probably best thing to do is either put them in the mineral line or just close to this hatchery. But look at that. So much damage done there. Let's check out and see how many workers killed. It is 14. Ouch! If you're a Zerg player and you are feeling the pain, press 1. Because I'm not even a Zerg player and I am feeling the pain. But my goodness, that was a nice attack there from Tapeless. Let's take a look at what he's got here at home. Does have a bunker going down and a tank on the way, as well as Siege Tech going to be mounting a defense play here for just a moment. A little bit of back and forth. Here comes the attack. We do have Roaches trying to get in here before this bunker completes, but it looks like it is going to complete there. It looks like they're going to try and snipe this guy. Too late! There are 4 Marines in there. One tank did go down. This tank blasting away. He did get 4 kills before he died. Not bad at all. This Marauder here on the field going to be doing quite a bit of damage there. Look at that. Tapeless going to be tossing these guys out of his bunker quickly, and cleaning this up in very, very good time. Nice. Let's check units lost for just a moment. Notice Valdrox still behind. Now, that was a decent attack. He did an okay amount of damage there, taking down both of those tanks. I think was big. Slowed down Tapeless just a little bit. Oh, I'm going to have to cough just a second. I'm going to mute my mic. Whew. Don't get old. That's the best advice I can give you. But nice looking wall off here at this choke. Going to be choking these guys down so that they have to pass through the bunker, or right next to the bunker there, should they want to get through that line. But cruising out across the map here, couple Marauders, decent amount of Marines here. This solid 2-base play here from Tapeless, looking pretty stinking solid. Notice that he does have 35 SCVs, but Valdrox absolutely putting the pressure on economically. Going to be getting out his 3rd base and droning up as quickly as he can. Notice he's taking this forward position here as well, trying to guard these destructible debris here, as well as this choke into his natural and main. So it guards all 3 bases at once with this positioning. However, he doesn't have tons of units here, not very much at all. We do have Metabolic Speed Boost finally on the way. We're only 10.5 minutes into the game, and it's about to complete. But I mean, it is what it is. What can we say? A couple siege tanks here. We've got plenty of Marines here for Tapeless, and Medivacs on the field, and it looks like drops. Got to love drops. Press 2 if you love drops out there on the live stream. Doesn't matter what race you are, you can always love drops. But Valdrox does have a number 3, base number 3, complete. And droning up still a little. Wow, interesting. But does have his lair out and could potentially see some pretty decent tech potentially. But here comes the drop. Better take a look here. Looks like that queen may go down. Oh my goodness, this queen not in good shape. She's trying to let these spine crawlers get themselves burrowed here. Sacrificing herself for the greater good, but Tapeless, my goodness, putting the pressure on. These queens just going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, that one's going to go down. And another one. Bites the dust, if you will. Wow. Well, CJ, I don't know what to tell you, brother, but that drop went pretty well. And I see that you are the only person who is the Zerg player there. The only Zerg player that's watching right now. And so you are definitely feeling the pain right now. But, wow. Yeah, he says out there on the live stream that he knows his pain, but he loves the drops anyway. Don't blame me there, brother, but looks like maybe a counterattack here from Valdrox. What do we have? No, he's not going to be moving out. I think that would have been a bad decision, especially looking at the army size here for Tapeless. He has got a phenomenal advantage in his army count. Cruising out here, he's got plenty of Marines. With Stim, we've got a couple Marauders still here. Looks like 3. going to be destroying some creep here, it looks like. And here comes the attack. Looks like we're going to be sieging some tanks up in decent position. Oh my goodness, going for the back door here. Leapfrogging forward here in just a moment. Here go the tanks, wanting to deny this expand, wants to keep his opponent stuck on 2 base here, which is not a bad idea. But notice what Valdrox did. He's completely abandoning this position, which he just essentially he has to do here. Now we do have some Zerglings looking for a run by potentially, as well as some roaches. But Tapeless going to be backing up here. Looks like he is going to be mounting his defense. Going to be putting up a siege tank here and starting to blast away immediately. Roach is going to be getting into position. Are they going to be able to take this down? No, they are not. Well, it might burn down, actually. Salvaged for 75. Got to love that. Clutch salvage. Here goes the rest of the attack here from Tapeless. Looks like he has got way too many forces to deal with here in the natural of Valdrox. Tapeless going to be leapfrogging his tanks forward here. These roaches here in the back getting a flank, actually taking out 1 tank there. Not bad. And now up the ramp we go. Yeah, and Muta Switch, I just have to mention what CJ out on the live stream saying, is that this tech switch here to Muta is not a good idea. And it absolutely, it was just terrible. Look how many Marines there are. There's just no way you could really make Muta stick there. And with these tanks, you've just got to tech to something different to make that happen. But beautiful game there from Valdrox and Tapeless. And Tapeless taking down game number 1 in this best of 3 series. So we'll be going into game number 2 here in just a moment. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. So just check the time here. Oh my goodness, they're still going. What's he doing? Why does this game last so much longer? Huh. And that should be the last one. Nope. Okay. Where's his other units? Or his, buildings. There it is right there. It's the extractor. There's one right there as well. I see. Well, we're going to put an end to this. We don't want to watch that. But thank you guys again. We'll see you guys in game 2. Welcome back. It's Knack. We have got more live tournament. Well, it's not actually live. It's this replay tournament action. This just took place about an hour ago, but we are casting it, I should say, off the replay because I was not able to multitask and cast 2 games at once. You know how that goes. But it is going to be, looks like on Xel'Naga Caverns here, Valdrox versus Tapeless, game 2. Now it is Valdrox map pick here, so he chose this. Hopefully he is going to be super comfortable here and going to be taking on Tapeless, who is our Green Terran up here in the top right. We do have this Overlord cruising out across the map already, and looks like a wall off here from Tapeless right away because it is closer spawn positions on this map. He's going to go ahead and work on this wall off fast, wants to make it happen. And yeah, good stuff though. All right, so Valdrox, let's take a look. What do you do first? Number 1, I guess, what's the go-to strategy here for Valdrox on this map? Obviously, fast expanding can be dangerous. So my guess is that he's probably going to be going for a little bit of cheese potentially. Maybe going to try and mount a fairly early attack. Probably will go ahead and get his expand, but it's going to get a lot of units. Looks like he is gearing up for the expand right now, and down it goes. But you can see that he's going to be cruising out here, wants to take a look at what's going on. Not going to be able to, well, he might make it up the ramp here. Good timing there. cruising around. Could get a little bit of an intel, but not much. There's just one gas, which is fairly standard play here from Terran players. So, I mean, he's really got, I don't know, 5 or 6 potential builds here. And now this poor drone is going to be stuck in the base. But let's take a look. I mean, Valdrox does have his hatchery up and running. Oh, no! And down goes a bunker. Beautiful. So Tapeless going to be working on a bunker here for just a second. Looks like this drone going to sit and watch. He ought to be at least attacking something. There goes the attack. But here comes Marine number 1 and Marine number 2 right behind, and there goes a factory. So I'm guessing that Tapeless doesn't really want to make this stick. More or less, he's just trying to use this as a diversionary tactic so he can get out his probably Hellions, which he seems to favor, wants to do economic damage to his opponent, and definitely going to be able to do it. This bunker did complete, however. Could probably go ahead and put that guy in there, but there goes the salvage. 75 minerals returned, so nice play there from Tapeless. Slowed his opponent down, stopped some mining time, and that starts to add up in this game. And now he's going to be in pretty decent position to mount some Hellion harass here in just a moment. My goodness, Tapeless really has a lot of harassment style play for us. But I do want to mention real quick, CJ is going to be taking off from the stream. Sure appreciate you coming out, brother. Thanks for the compliments and thanks for all your interaction. I will be putting these videos up on YouTube, so come check them out. And we'll see you later, CJ. Have a good one. And here comes a Zergling going to be cruising out across the map. Getting a little bit of intel, but nice map control so far from Valdrox. Wants to make sure he knows what's coming. Is going to see that this factory pumping out some Hellions. Down goes that scouting Zergling, though. Going to see some Hellions, and here comes 2. Scouted here yet again, so Valdrox knows it's coming. Now let's take a look and see what he's got going for us for defense. Going to be sending his Queen down here. We do have a Spine Crawler on the way. Queen's going to be in fairly decent position here. Tapeless trying to look for an easy way to get into this base. Not going to find one here. Valdrox doing a pretty decent job keeping those guys out of the base with 2 Queens. Now, we do have 4 Hellions now, so the inevitable is about to take place. He is going to cruise into this base one way or another. With 4, they can tank just enough damage and starting to work on the mineral lines. As usual, which is nice play here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I quite appreciate it. But, I mean, he really likes, seems to favor this play pretty good. Did pick up a couple drone kills here and there. Looks like he's going to get a couple more before these roaches clean up house. And there they go. Down go all the Hellions. Let's check units lost and see if that was super cost effective or not. I mean, he slowed his opponent down economically, but it was a pretty decent loss. Now, units tab shows, however, that Valdrox not in bad economic position with this drone count. 32 to his opponent's 26. Picking up a couple more there. Looking pretty solid. 37 now, so pretty good. But Tapeless is going to be securing an expand of his own. Probably going to be using most of his energy on this expand now. Utilize those mules there. And down goes a bunker here for defense. We do have tanks on the field. Looks like we're going to be choking this off. I like how he uses these supply depots as paving blockers, forcing his opponents, like Zerglings or something like that, to kind of run really close to the bunker if they're going to try and do a run by or anything like that. So beautiful play from Tapeless. Now take a look here. We do have an evolution chamber here for Valdrox. Spore Crawler, Spine Crawler combo here. Spore Crawler there. I mean, Valdrox he's gearing up for defense at just about anything. And going to be scouting in here. He does have this Overlord cruising in, wants to see what's going on. Sees a whole lot of machine guns pointed at him. A lot of Marines with rifles. Angry old buggers, those guys. And there goes the starport here. So we are going to be probably getting out. My guess is, at this point, just some medevacs, I think, is probably a good guess at this point. But movement across the field here. We do have siege tanks, 3 of them, plenty of Marines, and 1 Marauder. Not bad at all. At this moment, we do have Valdrox beating down Destructible Rocks. Looks like he's gearing up to take a third. But Tapeless going to be pressing this attack here in just a moment. Now, Valdrox needs to be paying attention here. Otherwise, these units are about to get out of position. There we go. Oh, a nice surround here from Valdrox. Looks like he is going to clean this up in pretty decent style. Oh, on just enough reinforcements there from Tapeless to stay in it with this unit composition here. But Tapeless, regardless, is going to be backing out. Valdrox securing his third now up at this 9 o'clock position. Not too bad there. And sending the rest of his units around this backside. Looks like he is going to cruise by this tower just to see what's going on here. Nothing going on. So Tapeless, oh my goodness. These Zerglings, though, just get obliterated. And do notice this movement here from Tapeless. We do have 3 siege tanks yet again. 1 Marauder and a whole bunch of Marines. Yet another push. This time we do have a medevac in tow. Going to be helpful keeping these units alive just a little bit longer. 1 tank does go down, but these siege tanks blasting away. Beautiful, beautiful play there from Tapeless. Valdrox now at a disadvantage in his army composition. Definitely needing this third expansion here. Got to start getting some more units out. Needs another queen up there, obviously, but he should be doing that here in just a moment. Notice he's got a queen spreading creep all over this entire map. Beautiful. But here comes a very, very large force yet again from Tapeless. I love how he just refreshes his force unit composition. Make sure he's got a decent amount. Now with double medevacs. And look at this. Valdrox trying to cut his opponent off from behind. Is he going to be able to make this happen? Wants to take out the tanks. But the tanks were already sieged up before he got there. Blasted away all those banelings so fast. And now these roaches going to be a little bit less than effective. Here comes the main attack here from Valdrox. Is he going to be able to hold it? Does not appear so. And ladies and gentlemen, Tapeless going to be in phenomenal shape here. Oh, wow. That roach going to die. Tank line. Those tanks so low on HP, but just not enough to hold on here. Valdrox in sore shape. And notice Tapeless knows there's a base up here. Going to go ahead and take this sucker down. Sending up a couple Marines and double tanks. Takes down this natural. It is completely gone. Putting Valdrox back on 1 mining basin at the same time. We have got a drop here in the back. Tapeless. Wow. Unable to put on less pressure, it looks like. I mean, he is just full force into this guy. Absolutely going to be taking this game down, I think, at this point. And there it is, a GG from Valdrox, saying, well played. Gotta love the manners there from Valdrox. Beautiful game. Tapeless taking 2 out of 3 in the first 2 games. Phenomenal stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. We will see you guys in just a bit.